Hi guys, it's Miss Suzie from the Evergreen Park Public Library, and welcome to another Meditative Monday. So, to start off, let's stretch. We're going to put our feet shoulder width apart, and we are going to stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Up to the sky and down to your toes. Ooh, get a good stretch. Can you touch your toes? And then you're going to stand up, and we're going to touch our hands to the back and pull, and turn. Ooh, nice big stretch. Stretch your neck out. So I think we're ready to sit down, and we are going to talk about our emotions and how to stay calm and breathe through whatever we need to deal with. Okay, let's go. So the first thing that we're going to do before we start anything is something called first squeeze. So you are going to stand, sit, or lie down, just get comfortable, and then relax your arms by your side. Now, take 3 soft and slow breaths. Now, pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling, and imagine those thoughts and feelings gathering in your head like red hot energy. Grab that energy in your hands. Breathe in and squeeze your fists as tightly as you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe out and release your hands. Imagine the red hot energy flying away like sparks out of your hands. Now breathe in and squeeze again. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And when you exhale, let it go. Do it one more time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And let it go. Now you can keep repeating that until you feel calmer or you feel like you're ready to move on. But it's a good way if you're feeling anxious or upset or angry to try and calm yourself down. Now, when you're done, just swing your arms to loosen up. Kind of let your fingers move a lot. Nice and loose. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is called Rainstorm. Rainstorm. So, just listen and imagine this and do as I say, okay? Rainstorm. Uh-oh, I think it might rain. Rub your hands together to make the sound of the wind picking up. Rub, 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 rub. Now, tap your hands slowly on your lap. It's starting to rain. Get faster and faster now. It's pouring. We're gonna get soaked. Lightning. Clap your hands. Thunder. Stomp your feet. Lightning. Clap your hands. Thunder. Stomp your feet. Now tap those hands on your lap again. It's really raining. Now start to slow them down. Think the rain may be stopping. Now, rub your hands together to make the sound of the wind. Whoosh. Slow it down. Slow it down. And stop. Everything is still and quiet. Very good. Okay, we are going to do a mindful activity before we read our first book. So our first book is about our emotions and the kinds of days we all have. But before we start that, we're gonna see where you're at now and how you're feeling right now. So you're gonna want some crayons or markers or colored pencils and a piece of paper. And what we're gonna be doing is drawing our mood. So our moods often affect the way we act. If you're happy, you might act kind or generous. If you're grumpy, you might act mean or selfish. It is wise to understand our moods and how they affect what we say or do. So, each morning, you can sit mindfully with your spine straight and your body relaxed and take 3 slow, mindful breaths. And while you take your 3 breaths, think about what you're feeling and what kind of mood you're in. So what are you feeling? Where do you feel your mood? Put your hand there. Does it feel heavy like clay? Does it feel light? Is it like a feather? Now, choose a marker or a crayon or whatever you're using to draw your mood. Blue could mean one thing. Red or green could mean another mood. It's up to you and you get to choose. Now, we're gonna draw our mood. So I'm gonna draw my mood. What am I feeling today? So you can take your time drawing your mood, whatever your mood feels like to you. It just has to make sense to you. Now, if you'd like to explain it to someone else, you are more than welcome to. Just need to keep in mind what you're feeling. So, this is what my mood is today for me. A little bit cloudy, a little bit windy. So whatever this means to me is what's important. Now what you can do is you can keep this somewhere that you can see it. And if your mood, just to remind you where your mood was. And if your mood changes, you can change your mood drawing. You can make a new one and remind yourself of what your improved mood or different mood is. And it kind of can help you express what you're feeling. So that's one kind of interesting way to try and remind yourself of how you've been feeling and how you can feel. Now we are going to do our first book, One of Those Days, by Amy Krauss Rosenthal and Rebecca Dowdy. Some days are just not as great as others. Some days are just one of those days. And the thing is, there isn't just one kind of one of those days. There are tons. Annoying sibling day. Running late day. I'm sure we all know what running late day might feel like. One free care day. Uh-oh. And a no fair day. She didn't get to lick the spoon. Favorite pants too short day. Keep spilling stuff day. I know I have clumsy days. Nobody is listening to you day. Itchy sweater day. Too windy out day. Say the wrong thing day, or best friend acting more like your beast friend day. Fun thing canceled day. Big day kinda disappointing day. Aw, both of those are no fun. Gutter ball day, or can't afford it day. Feeling left out day. You think you're right, but no one else thinks so day. And an answer to everything is no day. No, you can't have the pony. Can't always get the pony. Can't find stuff day and not big enough day. Last in line day. Sad for no reason day. I think we all have that kind of day where you're just kind of sad and you don't know why. Luckily, every single one of those days eventually turns into night. Get all comfy cozy in bed. And every single night turns into a brand new day. Which is great. So we always know at the end of the day, we can look forward to another day. But if you don't feel like waiting until another day to feel better, there are other things you can do to try and make yourself feel better. One of those things is cloudburst. So you can try and melt away a grumpy mood. Now, you're going to do what we normally do, and you're going to take 3 mindful breaths. 1, 2, 3. Now, imagine your grumpy mood, if you have one, as dark clouds around your head. Dark clouds all over your head. We all have clouds sometimes. Now, think of something that usually makes you happy. Your happy thought is like a rainbow streaming through the clouds. Do you have a favorite pet that makes you happy? Or maybe playing a favorite game? Maybe you have a parent or a grandparent or a sibling that just gives the best hugs. But maybe just think of a happy thought, and that is your rainbow. Now, imagine that rainbow just melting those clouds. It melts into you as ribbons of bright light. Feel the bright light inside of you. Sometimes the light bursts the clouds open. Sometimes the clouds want to stay. That's okay. You can still be patient with your clouds. Either way, when you feel ready, take a deep breath, and you're ready to face the day and maybe feel a little bit better because your grumpies might be gone. If that didn't work, you can get your grumpies out. Can you make a really grumpy face? I bet you can make a really, really grumpy face. What kind of grumpy face do you make? Maybe you feel sad or angry today. If you do, you can make a sad face or an angry face. Now, take a really big breath in and blow all of those feelings away. Do it again, just in case they didn't all go away. Now, take a really, really big breath and blow all of those feelings away. Are you ready? Now sit up really tall. Maybe smile just a little bit. Faking a smile can make you feel better. And take another long breath in and breathe it all the way out. That's another thing. If you're ever feeling grumpy and you don't know how to fix it, something that you can do, just like if you're feeling scared, this also will work. You can smile, and your face smiling will make your brain think that you're supposed to be happy. So if you force yourself to smile, you can sometimes improve your own mood. So that's something else you can do. It's a really cool trick. Now, we are going to read A Big Breath by William Meyer. It's a guided meditation. So are you guys ready? Now find a comfy spot, which you already should have, maybe on a squishy cushion or a soft blanket. Let your arms be long and your hands be soft. Place one palm in the other and gently squeeze your hands together. Take a big breath and close your eyes. So close your eyes and just listen. Can you hear your breath? Can you feel it? What does it sound like? Does it sound like the ocean and remind you of waves? Does it feel like the wind before a big storm, or the breeze at the start of spring? As you take your next breath, begin to notice the sounds around you. Can you hear cars passing outside your window? Can you hear the whir of a laundry machine or the hum of a motor? Maybe the tick of a clock? And what about the thoughts in your head? Do they make sounds? Do they have names? Are some of your thoughts big or some small? See if you can imagine what they look like. See if you can picture them moving across your mind. Now, take a big breath and pretend you can let go of each of those thoughts. Imagine your breath is the wind and your thoughts are the cloud. And as you breathe out, whoosh, whoosh those away. Follow your breath down into your arms. Feel the breath flow into your hands. Maybe all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Wow, that's a long way from your nose. Take another big, slow breath of air. This time, let it fill your lungs like it's 2 big balloons at a party. Can you see the balloons? Imagine your heart is a beautiful present sitting between those balloons. Imagine yourself unwrapping that present. Imagine the smiles around you, the laughter, your excitement. What do you find inside? A word, a memory, a friendship? Let that feeling of surprise fill your whole body. Now, when you are ready, but only when you are ready, take another big breath. You're getting good at this. And this time, follow it down your spine through your legs and down to the tips of your toes. Can you remember all the places you have been today? Imagine all of the invisible footprints you've left behind. Then take another big breath and let them all go, like footprints washed away by the waves. Let go of the day, let go of the coulds, the woulds, and the shoulds, the goods and the bads. And for a moment, just breathe. Breathe in the blue sky of your mind. Breathe in the light of your heart. Breathe in the tingling of your toes and the warmth in your hands. Breathe in all you are and all you will be. Breathe in everywhere you've been and everywhere you'll go. And then, when you are ready, but only when you are ready, take one last breath and open your eyes. How do you feel on the inside? How do you feel on the outside? Do you feel lighter, more relaxed, maybe a little calmer? May you carry this feeling with you through your day and your dreams, and may you share it with everyone you meet. Very good job, guys. So, for our last thing of the day, we are going to try and send good thoughts. Are we ready? Think of someone you love and imagine that person standing in front of you. Think of something really nice you could say to that person. Now say it quietly in your mind. Now, think of a different person. Someone you don't know as well. Or maybe somebody who's having a hard time right now. Imagine that person is standing in front of you. Think of something really nice you could say to that person. Now say it quietly in your mind. Taking a long breath and let it all the way out. Well, I'm sending all of my good thoughts to you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.